After so many months of just working with these dogs, they finally listening. Nipsey is finally listening. We're winning. I feel like we're getting somewhere. I'm feeling better body wise. I'm feeling better pocket wise. I'm feeling better crypto wise. I'm feeling better social wise. I'm feeling better everything. And I think that has a lot to contribute to what the dogs are feeling and why they're listening more. Because I've just not cared. They poop on the floor, whatever. They pee on the floor, whatever. I got the vac for that. And I feel like the energy, like I've been saying since forever, your energy is the most important when it comes to not just training yourself, but training other people, training puppies, pets. I feel like if you got a good outlook on things, they will come in due time. You just stay consistent, persistent at it. I didn't know that back in the day. I wanted instant gratification. And I realized with the dogs that they give you patience. They teach you patience because you have to be patient. You can't just be mean to your dog or be mean to them because your day was messed up. They feel that, they know that energy. So I have to speak to them properly. I have to treat them properly. And it's my way of training them. And so far, so good. 26 weeks, 27 weeks, these dogs are walking off the leash right beside me after Nipsey used to last week, 2 weeks ago, run on that field and just never come back. I would sit there and watch him in the window and be like, there go that fool running over there, sitting in there just looking for me to come get him. But now he's paying attention, he's listening more. Look at him. A very attentive dog. He wants to learn. He's eager to learn. He wants to just be loved though. Like, you've been loved since day one, bro. But I guess I gotta show him more attention, more love, and he's calming down. You know, he got his he got little balls growing, but he's getting there. He's learning with me, and I'm learning with him. And same with Tor. Tor has always been amazing though. He stays right beside me, but he'll go run off, but I don't expect him to do much. Like I tell you all the time, he runs off and he comes right back. And then a lot of times if he gets lost, he'll run right back to the door and I'll see him up there scratching at the door. So, and then he'll see me and Nipsey come around the corner and then he comes back down and he'll start trying to play again. You say he's learned his lesson, not to go too far. He knows where the food is. He knows where his home is. So I'm not worried. And then just now, Tor is the first one to start everything. We doing so well. I say laundry room. They walk to the laundry room right beside me, or they take a little lead, but they know where the laundry room is, and we doing laundry. We go back and hits the corner, their little cat poop spot. They didn't stop. All right, Nipsey stopped to take a pee real quick, but Tor seen that little baby and took off. He wanted to be friendly. I know he wanted to just be friendly, but he took off. And then Nipsey hit that corner, and you see that big old monster-looking thing coming, he's gonna scare you. So we ended up. I had to get him. They knocked the baby over to lick the baby, and the baby didn't understand, of course. So she starts freaking out, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Queen. So Nipsey takes off to the field, and scared. Tor starts going in the person's house, like always. Always gotta snoop and be patrolling. He goes in the house real quick, comes back out. I get him to go upstairs. Then I put him in the house and I go get Nipsey. And Nipsey's in the field. He ran away from me real quick, but then he saw that I wasn't mad at him. I had the proper energy. I said, come here, buddy. You're okay. It's okay. And he came right back. He ran under the car because it was hot. And then he ran up beside me and we walked back to the house. And he walked up I said, go home. And he walked up to the stairs and I gave him a hug and I said, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. You're learning. So I said, you can't be running up on people like that. That's scary. I've been telling you that forever. You don't know how big you are now. He's growing way too fast. He don't get it. But anyway, no need to be mad at him. But he ran into his crate and he sat there and pouted for a little while. But I was like, buddy, nobody's mad at you, man. Nobody's mad at you. So now he's sitting here chilling. You say hi? You see yourself? You see yourself? You see yourself? No? So yeah. I know people have traditional ways of training, but this is the way I'm gonna do it. This is the way I know how to do it, and just off of love. That's all I got for them. That's all I'm there's no need to be mad at anything or anybody. I don't find triggers anymore. Everything that I was saying before I just had to get away. It's working. Everything is paying off, paying forward, and I was right at the beginning, and I was right at the middle, and I was right at the end. And even when they were strapped to the gurney trying to say that I was crazy, I knew I wasn't. I wasn't crazy. I was just speaking the truth, and people don't like the truth. So, work as well. I did my little video with my homeboy from work. I see him every day. He comes in almost every day with his grandfather, and I make sure, for some reason, something always said, say hi to him. Every time I see him, I say hello, and I'm all excited to see them. And he came over to get a phone case because they both got new phones. So I decided that it was best to just, we bought the case, and he's like, I don't know how to put it on, or I'm sure I could put it on at home. And I was like, well, let's work with it. Let's just do it right here. Come on, let's just figure it out. So I called him, had him come over, and we started working on the, just give him confidence. I just wanted to build his confidence. That's all. I didn't know what I was doing, but I know I could read. So I started reading it, and he just started putting everything together. It was the wrong size. We traded that in, returned that, got a new one for him, fit perfectly. And then we got the TikTok, and I told him I was gonna put him on my video for TikTok, and I forgot to feature him. But great kid, great young kid, man. And I'm thankful for just having a grandfather who understands and is okay with me posting him. And I'm glad that he's okay with it as well. But so shout out to them. Angel, you're truly an angel. You don't understand it right now maybe, but you are resurrecting me, giving me the opportunity to regrow my old self that was like the mayor, feel like always saying hi and being just like nice-hearted to people. That's who I truly am. I've always been that way. I just couldn't do it in the household and the area that I was. I mean, I was doing it regardless, but I just didn't have the supportive family. And I got it on my own, all right? If I could burn it down on my own, well, with help, then I could rebuild it on my own. I'm all right. I'm not worried about it. When it's real, it's easy to rebuild. It's genuine love. I was always this way. I just never was this way with my family because I could never be, because they'll be like, you think you better than us. You think you better. So now that I'm away, you can see who I really am. And yes, I still love my hat, even though the dog's chewing it up and I gotta buy another one. This is my look. I like it, and I don't care. This is how I keep myself humble. I know that I can go buy another one. I can go buy 10 more. I don't want to. I want what I want, and this is how I want to look. I want to wear the same stuff, and I buy stuff nice, every once in a while. Just got some new shoes. Got 3 pairs of shoes. They're all the same, just like the ones I always wear. They're a little hard at the bottom, though. I don't know. Anyway, but they just start. That's the start of my size 13. So now I got to rebuild all my Jordans back at home that my parents my brother probably sold or got melted in the attic from the heat. Those are size 12. I couldn't wear them anyway. So I got size 13s now coming. I'm gonna start buying everything once I get myself right in order. I feel like I got another month. July, I'll really be where I need to be. I know where I'm going, and I know how I'm doing it, and I'm doing it my way, the genuine way. And one thing I also took a mental note of, the day that I could officially, without hurting myself, fill my tank is the day that I realized I'm back. I'm back good. And I did that last week. I had enough crypto. I had enough money in my pocket. I got the dog food. I had everything I wanted. I had food in the refrigerator. I said, I'm gonna go ahead and fill this tank. And that's a good feeling. Being able to, I took it for granted. I took so many things for granted. Just like filling a tank. Like in the Navy, I used to say, man, I just can't wait to just use a microwave or go in a refrigerator and just be able to close it and then open it again and then be able to just pick out something I know I don't need to eat, but I'm gonna eat it anyway, or I don't want to eat. I'm full anyways, but I want to re-eat. I miss those days to be able to just lay down and all this other stuff. I got to go back to remembering how I was in the military, before the military, when I was my genuine self. Even when things were going awry, I still kept my sanity, kept my wits. And now that I'm away from the toxic family, toxic people, I can be my true self. And I apologize if you didn't get the opportunity to see this true self back in the day, but all I got is love, and I'm really a genuinely great-hearted person. I mean well. And I was just in pain back then. I was in pain, and I was physical pain. I was dealing with mental warfare with my family. That just motivates me now. I'm in the gym. I'm actually gonna go once I finish my laundry. Yeah, check my body. That's when you know I'm healthy, when I'm happy. So I'm getting myself back. If I'm in the gym, I'm good. If I'm not, I'm still good. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for just sticking with me through this journey. My whole YouTube is nothing but the journeys that I've been through, raw, uncut. This is just me, all right? And now I can finally be my true self. And I thank you guys for just sticking with me, just being with me. I really do appreciate it. And we're gonna take this bodybuilding thing serious. And if we can happen to play basketball, cool. But I'm doing what God intends for me right now, and what's in front of me is what's in front of me, and fixing my body is what's in front of me, and fixing my pockets and hang out with the dogs. When the court makes itself available, then we'll know our calling.